Just moments ago, the brother of Kathleen Durst, the wife of millionaire Robert Durst, who disappeared back in 1980, speaking out about that chilling murder confession.
Do you feel in your heart of hearts he confessed to the murder of your sister?
In my heart of hearts, absolutely.
So, after 15 years at the center of 3 murder investigations across the country, could the confession finally mean justice for Durst? Joining us right now is the former DA turned Fox News host, Judge Jeanine Pirro, who's worked closely on this case since the very beginning. The significance of the agreement on that?
Of the agreement
of the brother?
The brother, look, Jim McCormick, for 15 years, I've known Jim. We reopened the case involving the disappearance of his sister. Jim now, for the first time, and I was with him when he heard the words, you know, I kill them all, of course. I'm sure that that family feels closure, but there will be no closure for anyone until this guy is convicted of something. Acquitted of murdering and dismembering his neighbor in Texas, which was the most bizarre thing I have ever seen. Now L.A. has a good shot of convicting him. They've got this confession, assuming a judge lets it in.
Is it a confession?
It's clear, number one, it's an admission at the very least. Is it admissible? It depends on the judge. Look, as far as I'm concerned, it was voluntarily given. Durst agreed to give these statements. He signed a waiver every time he went in. He was not subject to interrogation. He was not in custody. It was spontaneous. Right. He had a hot mic on and he knew it. End of the story. But I'm not the judge in the case.
We had another judge on, Judge Napolitano, an hour and a half ago. He said that he wondered whether or not it would be admissible because he looked at it as the ravings of a madman.
Really? Well, here's the difference. I have investigated Robert Durst for 15 years. And as a criminal court judge who's handled this kind of stuff, he's not a madman. Believe me, if he were, they would have used that as a defense in Texas. Now, this murder of Susan Berman, alleged murder, was committed just before Morris Black. And if he wasn't crazy at the time he killed Morris Black, they didn't proffer an insanity defense. Well, how are they going to do it for a couple of months before? Oh, he was crazy, but he got over it.
Well, he's already got a track record of doing bizarre activity.
Look, he's a murderer. This is about evil. This is about a guy who kills when he needs to make sure that people don't talk. His wife was about to get a divorce. She wanted to leave him. He didn't want her to leave him. Everybody thinks he's a great guy. He was beating her, all right? That's what my investigation unearthed.
So he killed her?
And I believe that he did, but we never found the body, so we couldn't prosecute the case.
So fast forward to Susan Berman, who acted as his spokesperson. Then she says to him, by the way, the police are going to come talk to me.
Yeah.
And she winds up dead.
Yeah. We had arranged to speak to her. My investigators were going there pursuant to my investigation to speak to Susan because she was his spokesperson. She is the person who spoke on his behalf when his wife disappears. Lo and behold, he starts shipping her money, $50,000, and then she shot in the head execution style, dead.
Judge, let me ask you this. Was the show essential in his arrest? Were the police waiting on this to air before they went ahead and proceeded with an arrest here? Was it necessary at all or just something that helps the public understand this case a little bit more?
What was important was that the evidence unearthed by Jarecki and Smerling in the Jinx is evidence that should lead to the conviction of Robert Durst. Now, the timing of the arrest by the police as it relates to this documentary,
he was about to go to Cuba.
There's no benefit with it connecting to the Jinx. The guy was about to go to a country where there is no extradition treaty with the United States. FBI swooped in, picked him up.
And what's the next step in this? When's this court case start?
Well, he has waived extradition, but now New Orleans wants to keep him for the gun possession, which is an automatic 10 years because he's a felon. And that's pretty much a guarantee. I don't want to use that word slam dunk, but they get him first because they have him.
All right, interesting stuff.
She's been evasive before.
She's been following it for decades.
15 years.
There you go.
Incredible work, Judge.
All right, Judge, thank you very much.